Hi, Wycliffe Barrett, Xplane dedicated. This morning we're going to go to the Big Apple. We're going to New York City.
Dublin, November 180 Bravo Bravo with it.
November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude.
2,000 feet on 1014 Bravo Bravo.
Bravo Bravo, descending for 60, so climb not above, initially not above 4,000 feet on the QNH 1014.
4,000 feet, Bravo Bravo.
Correct, what's your requested routing?
Let's go and then direct.
Well, I said we was going to come to the Big Apple. Here we are at the Big Apple. This is Kilo Juliet Romeo Bravo, one of the 4 detailed heliports in New York City, and we're going to take off and have a look around. Hopefully, fly about, fly between the buildings, and just have a bit of a wander around. There's the Brooklyn Bridge there. Just a couple of things first. The New York City has been done by Drzewiecki Designs Studio. I hope I pronounced that right. It's available on Xplane.org and the price is $36 US. We'll just do the maths on that and figure that out. So that's $36 US, £23.55 in sterling, and if you're using the euro, it's 33.59 euros. So I'll go through some details as we get going. So let's get into the aircraft and see if we can take off. I'm not the best helicopter pilot in the world, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to manage this one. It's one of the easiest ones to fly. So let's get airborne. Bit of power. And away we go, as they say. Right, we'll try and get some external shots, as always, he says. There we go. Right. Now, as I say, it's the city is absolutely amazing. I have never seen anything like this on Xplane or any other simulator. Just going straight up. So try and get into the detail of it then. There are 6,300 custom buildings. So you imagine that, 6,300 custom buildings. It's a heck of a lot. Virtually every building in the whole city has been done. Staggering amount of detail here, absolutely breathtaking amount of detail. Let me just zoom out a little bit. And as we're on Manhattan Island at the moment and moving down towards Central Park. So let me get back inside the aircraft. There we go. So the level of detail is absolutely amazing. Of course, these are all 3D buildings. Nothing is drawn. Nothing is just a drawing. These are all 3D buildings. And as I was saying, 6,300 custom buildings have been created for New York City. Interestingly enough, I just found out that New York didn't actually become a modern city until I think it was something like 1898. Previous to that, it was 5 boroughs, 5 separate boroughs, and then in 1898 they were consolidated together to become a city. And New York, that was in 1898, and in the early 1930s, New York became the first megacity in human history when the population rose above 10 million. So quite interesting. Right, so as we're coming along here now, we're downtown. We've just left the harbour. This is the downtown area, and you can see dead ahead of me the Empire State Building there. Famously, that's the one King Kong climbed up. And to the right, if I just come around here to the right, the blue building there used to be Pan Am building. Yeah, that used to be the Pan Am building, which is now called MetLife. And I can't remember the name of the silver tower here, but it's been used in all number of films, huge number of films. This is absolutely incredible. Within the city there are 4 detailed heliports. That's all, 4 detailed heliports. I don't think you get any airports with it. So obviously you would need to install your own airports as you go along. Now in terms of frame rates, I'm getting around about 40 frames per second at the moment. When I first installed this last night, I was getting the same, and the weather was slightly different. The weather was very misty indeed, and I was still getting 40 frames per second. The optimization of this scenery is absolutely incredible. They've done an immense job, absolutely superb job. So you can see an airport over there, but there's no runways, no buildings, so you do have to put in custom airports, but there is New York and a number of others that can be found. So we're moving away from the densely populated area. This is the northern end. I think this is the northern end of Central Park. Yes. So once again, moving well away from the populated areas. I wish I could find Fifth Avenue. I'd have to find a detailed map, New York City, to find that. But even as we come down here, we're still into some custom buildings. There's not an awful lot of autogen scenery here. This is nearly all custom stuff. The autogen starts to appear as we move out into less densely populated areas. There's quite a wide street there, of course, with traffic lights all the way down. Reading through the material, they're saying it's been optimized to work in Xplane on default settings. Right? That you put default settings on, and you see it at its best. I'm not on default settings. I'm on my own settings, my custom settings here, and it looks amazing, superb. The bridges, the roads, everything is just incredible. I've never been to New York in real life. I haven't been there. It's not one of my destinations as yet. But of course, we've seen New York in so many films and on TV and whatever, and we kind of know what it looks like. Could that be Fifth Avenue there? That could well be Fifth Avenue. I'll have to check. We've seen it in so many films, etc. We know what it looks like. We kind of recognise it instantly. The skyline is just absolutely amazing. Tenement buildings down there. So the five boroughs of New York, of course, were Jersey, the city of Newark, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and the Bronx. So those were the five boroughs, and consolidated into one mega city, which is I'm in Manhattan right now, so I'm on the island of Manhattan. The population at the moment, I think, is something like 22 million, and this scenery covers 2,500 square kilometers. And even if you don't fly in the States, depending where you live in the world, some people tend to fly in just a kind of local area, maybe. But even if you don't fly in the States, just to buy this scenery, to have a look around New York, I mean, it's absolutely staggering. The level of detail, the optimization, everything about it is superb. Frame rates, superb. I've had no issues with frame rates. Let's gain a bit of height here, I think, as we come into the city. One thing you do realise quite quickly is these buildings are very close together. No matter how you look at it, these are very close together. I'm hoping, can I get... There we go. Unfortunately, the hood comes on. The hood flickers on and off. There we go. The other thing is you cannot land on any of the buildings, which is pretty unfortunate. That would be very cool if you could, but even so, I mean, this is just amazing, isn't it? I've never really seen anything like this. I wonder what it looks like at night. Let's see if we can make some adjustments here. I'll move to night. Oh, wow. And no drop in frame rates, as we would expect. I've no idea why the HUD flickers on and off. I think that might be something to do with the fact that I've got World AI. There we go. Oh no, I thought I'd turned it off, but no, I hadn't. Right, now, I don't know whether I'm going to make it back to the heliport. We'll certainly give it a try. but I don't know whether I'm not that good of piloting helicopters, but we'll give it a try. I'm in the Sea King Vertavia, Sea King by Vertavia. Numerous number of repaints for this that are supplied with the helicopter. It's about one of the most stable on Xplane. The most stable helicopter is the Freeware Airwolf. So if you're really looking for a stable helicopter, let's get in between World Trade Center 1. I believe even that the pool is represented. There is the Statue of Liberty out there. Okay, there's the Brooklyn Bridge, and there's my heliport down there. I think that's the Staten Island ferry. Wish me luck, my friends. If I get this down, it'll be a miracle. Oof, well, I did it. So, there we go, a brief tour around New York City. A little bit hairy at times, but I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, this is... I can't say this enough, but this is simply amazing. I don't even know if I can zoom out quick enough to, get the whole city in there. Doesn't look that way, does it? Ah, there we go. So, Drzewiecki Designs and New York City. As I said earlier, $36 or £23.55. And if you're using the euro, €33.59. I think that's pretty damn good value for money. There you are, guys. New York City, absolutely amazing. Drzewiecki Designs have created this. I'd like to say many thanks to Nicholas at Xplane.org for his continued support of Xplane Dedicated. And I'll see you all soon, guys. Take care. Cheerio.